Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we are good to go. Here are the credits. That's the wrong thing. Hold on, I gotta fix that. Oh well, we have a new credit on stream. However, I forgot to change out the images. I'll change it out next time. Oopsies. Sorry, I changed my keybinds a little bit here so we can actually get stuff done faster than normal. Here we go, and I should be coming into frame now. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, hello. Alright, so I am full of turkey, much turkey, as I had a wonderful meal while I was gone. Today, on the Tales of Niho, we will be replaying the second level to get the rest of the Komoda. As you can see, we have most of them down, but we're still missing a good few from this one, two specifically. We'll be getting the rest of the Komoda, and finally entering the Viper's Sanctum and learning the secrets of our past. So, let's head into the second level now. We have a lot to uncover in our inventory first, so let's go through that. Just a couple of new items, which I have been thinking we might sell anything that's not a purple, or at least dismantle it for its umbracite. A few new, once again, still very weak headpieces, although we do have this, which is better than what we got on defense-wise. We will be probably increasing our skill soon so we can actually use this stuff. I was thinking about probably increasing it to 10 or so, and then I don't think we have anything else too good in here, sadly. Actually, no, we actually have a Fume Ninja Ninja Greaves in here. What's Fuma? That's actually how you say it in Japanese, but whatever. And then we have nothing useful else in here. Okay. However, we do have points to spend here. As far as ninjutsu goes, we want to pick this up. It's a very powerful skill we need. We want to kind of pick this up over here. Something like this is very important. It just allows us to have a lot more accessibility in combat. As far as this goes, we have projectiles here, water defense talismans. I think we just want to unlock this and this. Do we have titles now? I believe we actually do. Yes, we have titles. These are titles. They're basically small buffs you can give your character. They're tiny, as you can see, 0.5, 0.1%. But they're extremely important. We want something like ninjutsu power, ki, up here, Amita earned, elemental damage taken, yokai ability damage, extend yokai shift is always amazing, soul core drop rate, we just want Amita here, other realm resistance, Amita charge, extend yokai shift, ability damage. These are the best ones. Usually the top and bottom will give you the best. Extend yokai shift is our next one up. Extending your yokai shift is never a bad thing. It's always going to be good because that extends the time that it takes for the ability to actually tick down itself. Kai speed recovery is good. Life is also very good. Omeo magic power is very powerful. Ninjutsu power is always good. Life is always good. Basically, I think we just spend everything into this column. Yeah. Kai speed recovery. All of this is incredibly powerful, fantastic stuff. Our protagonist today has conquered the Demon of a Forge, conquered many bandit groups, but this is only just the beginning. This is only just the beginning. Because today, we will conquer the most powerful thing of all. Sorry, the most powerful thing of all. The Forge. Specifically, we'll be doing a little bit of soul matching today. Our main weapon has reached full familiarity, so we can take advantage of this by doing something like that. What I will be doing for the remainder of the game is I will be selling any equipment that is not a specific type. So this is sort by rarity. Anything that's not purple, we will be selling or disassembling. For our bows, we will be selling them. For our weapons, our melee weapons, we will be disassembling them. For our armor, we will be selling them. Anything that is not a purple. So all this goes. Except for the precious stuff like the demon helm, which you can only get one of those normally, I do believe. Yeah, what this is doing is kind of thinning out the lesser gear. I actually do want to keep the Lone Wolf armor, since it was our first armor set. Actually, that wouldn't be it. It would be all the way down here with this. Our level 1 first armor set, yep. That's what we want to keep. So, doing all this gets us quite a good amount of money, and it allows us to keep the things that are purple. Why would we specifically want the things that are in purple in particular? Well, because purple items like that actually have a buff later on in game. They get an ability. Night Raider, that actually gives us that. We need strength and we need skill. But they actually have an ability later on where they get almost like a pseudo divine fragment kind of thing going on, which I'll explain. This is a much later thing when we actually beat the game for the first time. I might do a second playthrough of both games after we beat them initially. Maybe just to show you the higher ranking stuff, because I want to show off all the game has to offer. But we won't be doing it canonical. What we'll probably be doing is, after I beat the canonical series here for NIOH, I'll be, I play through the first NIOH, and then I play through the second NIOH. I play through the second NIOH up until the first NIOH's point, and then I play through the second NIOH. What we'll be doing then is basically just sticking around in the second NIOH, completing it, and I might even do the first NIOH again, like on the New Game Plus difficulty, just to kind of show off everything. We cannot sell these, well, we cannot buy these, we can't dismantle them, but everything we don't have is pretty useless, so we can just kind of keep the ones we got now, sell the rest, so we can do some soul smithing. I accidentally missed these. And we will dismantle our other weapons, disassemble. This gives us ingredients and such, so it's pretty good. Sort by rarity. And we just go all the way up to the purple. We basically want to take apart everything that isn't useful to us, including yokai weapons. So, as I'm doing this, let me actually talk to you guys about a mechanic in the game. Sorry if I feel a little bit stiff. I'm a bit of a slug myself. I don't move around too much with my model, mostly because it does not agree with me if I do that. But thing is about this game, right? Oh, final blow damage on both of these. They're almost the same. Damn. Thing is about this game. Oh shit. I completely just lost my train of thought. It just flew out the window. It flew out the window. I don't know what happened to it. I lost it. It is gone. It has left the building. Okay, yeah, we're still running. We're good. Okay. So, yeah, we're good. Okay. So, the thing is, right? The thing is about this game. Hold on, let me fix my seat real quick. It's kind of falling apart on me. I refuse to buy anything else, especially after buying the PC to start streaming. So I got a couple hand-me-downs. Truthfully enough, I don't have like a gaming chair or anything. I have a lawn chair that I use. Thing is about this game, right? Rarity is usually, early game especially, it's usually worthless. It doesn't really matter what the stat rolls with, because you can have like a white weapon roll with really good stats early game, so it's worthless. But later on, it's still kind of worthless because you can have really good stats until fragments are invented, like brought into the game, and fragments kind of change how you have to play the game. Fragments are very powerful, and they change the way you kind of do things. We're going to sort our inventory properly here now. Fragments change the way you do things, because when fragments get involved, which are basically a form of upgrading your weapon without, like, properly upgrading your weapon through soul smithing or soul matching. When fragments get involved properly, it can be a little bit crazy. So, when that time comes, I'll kind of point out a few things. You'll understand. Yes, this right here is actually very powerful as well. We're going to only equip those two right now to do a little bit of a combo. Alright, we are going to actually, we can change it in mission if we need to. We're going to the second mission replaying before we discover the Viper's Den. Later on, basically fragments are +1s and +1s you can give your weapon. It's a little bit more damage and a little bit more effectiveness they can give it, but you can only get it by combining tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of weapons together constantly, profusely. Let's get into the second mission now. Let me take down the credit screen. Alright. Welcome back. Sorry, I had to do a lot of smithing and such to get rid of all the weapons. Boring stuff. You guys wouldn't want to see it. Let's get back into this, shall we? Had to do some rearranging. You'll see on the inventory here. I'll actually rearrange my inventory properly in front of you guys so you know what I'm doing. So, what I usually do is I use the first pages or so. We have new abilities, as you saw before. First pages or so for self-buffs, right? Because the thing is, the game will normally only have these two. The blue and the orange one. The green and the purple one you have to turn on the options. But immediately do that. As the first video says, immediately do that. I'll usually use... You can also see there are arrows on the left side, which actually indicate what button you have to press on the D-pad. I'll usually use this one for things that help me attack. Like medicine, needles, gunpowder bombs, and crystals for yokai shifting. And the next page I'll usually use for stuff that like self buffs that give me stuff, such as my talismans and my buff scrolls. Because there's a specific scroll we want. I believe it is. I think we can actually get it somewhat soon. I think we might need to do a mission for it first. It is the... Where is it? Not Sneak Thief. Oh, there's actually a button you can press here. You can go to Skill List. And they're not organized in any specific form, but you can set goals if you really want to. But there's a specific scroll we want, because it is probably the best one in the entire game. Shadow Art. These are all the elemental damages you can do. You'll be using these since we do want to, in the future, be, you know, a Shinobi build. Quick Change. Here we go. Quick Change is basically your Shadow Clone Jutsu. This is our goal. We want Quick Change, no matter what. It's the best one in the entire game. It allows us to get a very powerful attack. It's basically a second chance, but a lot of bosses at later levels will abuse it. But Quick Change is very powerful, and we will be focusing mainly on Shinobi and Ninjutsu power later on. because we will be doing a shinobi build after we level up our heart and skill properly. So, yeah, we will be doing that. And we're gonna kill this guy. Ramming a sword into his very not okay area. Speaking of very not okay area, if you remember properly, the enemies which are hidden inside of chests, they have a weird sort of fleshy sack on them. I'm not going to say what it is for fear of YouTube, but I call them Tanuki for a reason, even though they're not actually Tanuki. That sack has a second purpose. Anyways, that's not important. I shall not be saying anything about that further. Anyways, so we're cutting through the mission here, and we do need to pick up the last two Komodo. That's the only reason we're here. We got our scrolls, and we got our tags. We are on pretty much easy street for this mission. We don't really need to do much. We don't really need to do much. Sorry. Oh, it's difficult to breathe in this weather, you know? Oh. He's barefoot. Whatever. I don't actually know if you get anything if your revenant kills someone. You might. I don't think you actually do, though. God! You know who my character looks like this? He looks like that dude from Naruto. The bug guy. The one with all the bugs. He looks like that guy. He looked like that guy. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, we need to do the missions. Horrible. Although we do have a deflection now. Mid stance. Let's actually go and set that properly. Twirl. There we go. We have a deflection now. That's actually one of the stronger deflections in the game because you can get a final blow off of it, which is very powerful. It's one of the only two deflections that the spear has as well. It's a parry. There are specific parry moves in the game, which are very important. They're usually the strongest moves in the entire game. But whoop! I did not notice you, sir. My apologies. Yeah, I'll show it off here. Whoa! Oops. I missed. Oh, God. It's got really weird timing. I don't remember properly. Yeah, see if he can set us up for a final blow. We can do this on pretty much any human enemy. Damn it. We didn't get the grapple off on him, sadly. Even these, like, big guys, we can do it too, so... Oh. Okay, this is bad. You know what we do in a case like this? Use gunpowder. There we go, that's how we get to an advantageous position. They're actually both quite low on Kai, usually, because they spam their attacks at me. If I do this... Yeah, they just die because they spam their attacks at me. And then we hit them with it. It's so good, though. Late in game, we'll actually get access to more of the skills and techniques we can buy. And we'll be doing that a lot. We'll be doing a lot of these techniques. It's very hard to fully max out a blade as well. Keep in mind, you basically need to use New Game Plus to your advantage. Because in New Game Plus, you can do the dojo missions again. All of them reset. And if you want to max out a weapon, you basically have to use New Game Plus, because it's impossible to do it otherwise, unless you want to take a lot of time to do it, or you want to use very specific weapons. Because there are things that actually increase your time for, like, increase your points for doing it. Killing bosses, I believe, gives you a lot of points, but there's only a few boss rushes in the game, and they're late game, and they have very difficult bosses. But it is a good way to increase it, because basically you're adding up points when you do this. You're adding up points, and you're increasing how many points you have with a weapon, and as that goes up, you get more missions in the dojo for that weapon. Eventually you'll master that weapon, and then your mastery resets, basically. Your dojo missions reset, so you can do them all again. And every time you do them, you gain the locks of like the spear. You gain the locks of a spearman. So you can increase your what's the word? Spear level, I guess. Yes, you can increase your spear level again. It makes it much better. That will do fire damage to us. Keep in mind. God, it's very difficult timing compared to the sword. It's hugely difficult. Actually, compared to like Punish the Proud, is massively difficult. Punish the Proud is one of the easiest to hit, like the deflections in the entire game. It is a massive opening for you. But yeah, compared to Punish the Proud, it is massively difficult. Twirl is a very difficult one to do, although it does set them up for a finishing blow, so it makes sense. It makes sense. The only other thing that does that as easy is just a headshot on an enemy that doesn't die from it, which a lot of the time you want to open up boss fights with, especially if they're standing still. If they're standing still and there's just a dude in a field standing still, something from the first game, you just want to shoot him in the face. Just pluck him in the face immediately, and he'll go down. Not only will he go down, usually they'll go down hard enough for you to get a finishing blow on them, and then the fight properly starts. There's a fight in the game where you fight the Raging Bull Samurai with the Warrior of the West, and if you do that, that mission is very difficult. If you do that, you usually want to just shoot the Warrior of the West right in the face as the mission starts, or you'll get absolutely clowned on throughout that mission, because that is a very difficult mission to do with very little damage on all of them. Now we're going to continue to do these little revenant piles here. Something you probably noticed is I have white powder in my inventory. It's not actually anything bad, it's salt. Salt can be used to very harshly counter yokai. It's one of the only things that counters a yokai really well. It's a very powerful item when used on them. I will show you now, actually. I thought I was going to be able to do this revenant, but I got a little bit too close. As you can see, it does a lot of damage. It purifies them. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does a lot. Ah, he rarely follows that up like that. It does a lot of stamina damage, sorry. I'm gonna kill him. Okay, concentrate. We have to kill him. Feels like everything has a slight delay on it. Feels like everything has like a slight delay on it. Probably because I'm not using the spear. Not the spear. I'm not using the sword, and everything feels really, really slow. Things about the spear, it's not as aggressive as the sword is, so you can't just rush through everything. You have to take your time. And it's not as aggressive as it's not as damaging as the club is, so you need to be careful. There we go, and he's still not dead. Now he's dead. It's not quite as damaging as the club is, so you still need to be careful. How did that not work, I wonder? Oh, will he die? Yes. And he dies too. Human enemies are paradoxically some of the most dangerous, as a great man said. However, in this game, that's still mostly true. But as we will see later, there are enemies that are much, much stronger than human enemies. Wow, we have a response time to that. Big arm. Ah, yeah, that was my fault. Yeah, twirl's not working out for us. I think we should probably just use trip. First true death in the game. Very nice, very nice. It kind of leads into our lore a little bit. We did lose a little bit of currency, but honestly, we're not here for the money. We're here for different stuff. Twirl is a little bit too hard to set up. It's not like Punish the Proud, which I keep thinking it is. Entangle's probably the best one for us here. It has a similar function. See? Good setup for a spear run as well. It is easier for enemies to dodge overall, but it won't matter when they're dead. I've rarely used the spear's more advanced abilities, so it's kind of whatever kind of thing. But it is nice to get a good finishing blow and then set him up for a spear ram. We're going to be going through this pretty quickly. I think we can actually probably rush through these guys, but I don't really want to. It kind of allows you to set the enemy. Oh my! 3 men in a room with me all alone. Whatever will I do? I needed some way to get out of there because if all 3 of them rushed me right there, I realized I was dead. Fun? Okay. We're good. Had to... I wonder if soul... Do you, like, throw it in their eyes? No, but it is an attack. It tinked off his blade. I removed his head from his shoulders with that one, and then I finishing blowed this guy, because he so willingly offered it up to me. Alright, next up. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Not quite. Not quite. I wonder if that counts as a thrust attack. Yeah, you need to have a lot of space for that. You need to be very safe for that to work, which in all honesty, we already are because his Kai is so low most of the time. So we can just do this. Oh, here it comes. Remember, that's 2 attacks. That has tricked me multiple times. I'm thinking it was only just 1 overhead slam, but no, it is 2 attacks. And it will trick you if you're not careful. Oh, an elixir, nice. White sword. Unfortunate. The rarities in the game, I believe, go white, yellow, blue, purple, green. I'm pretty sure. You don't see green until you actually beat the game, I believe. You need to beat the final boss to see the green rarity. I think that is true. That's what I believe it is in the original NIOH. I know for a fact, because not quite the final boss, but you needed to beat the 8-headed serpent, which is near the end of the game to actually do that. Oh boy. You know what I thought would be really cool? Spoiler alert, but you're watching a Let's Play, so... But you actually, you fight the main character of the first NIOH game in this one later on. I thought it would be really cool if they made it your character that you made. If you had the save data for NIOH. That would be awesome. But they never did that, unfortunately. That would be really cool. But they didn't end up doing that. I can understand why. Because that would be a bitch to program. And you'd have to make game equivalents of all the abilities in this game. Which some of them are missing, and there are new ones. But it would have been cool. The game is already great as is, so there's no reason to add more. Sometimes less is more, and more is less. Something a lot of people don't understand nowadays. Huh? I pressed that button. Right at him. There we go. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, and we're good. We gotta find this Komoda. Okay, we'll sweep this little area one more time to make sure that none of them are here, but I don't believe they are. I believe they're all in the smithy area. Also open up the shortcut here. Alright, just keep your eye on the map. Shrine. I'm not seeing any. Is there one immediately behind me as soon as I start that I just never noticed? No, not at all. Hey, there is something though. It's just a weird part of the map. Never mind. We can just kind of run this guy through and entangle him. Stab him and then run him through with the spear. This guy too. I wish they'd give us that death animation, like you as if you broke their Kai when you actually kill them with the ability. That'd make this technique so safe though, it'd be insane. Because during that animation you can't be attacked. You can't be killed. That would be insanely powerful. If that happened. Here's a kitty cat. I wonder what he's doing here. Oh, I wonder. He didn't spin around me that much. Oh well. Yeah, there doesn't seem like there's any Komoda around here. This is kind of what we do, ladies and gentlemen. This is kind of just what we do. It's a slow day. So it's a relaxing day. It's supposed to be a relaxing day across the earth. Many countries are alive. No one's dying, hopefully. Or at least no great population of people is dying painfully, hopefully. Don't know of any massive wars going on right now. Some lesser wars going on, but not world war size, so it should be alright. All conflict should eventually end. It can't go on forever. Hey, listen, if you're out there right now, and your country's at war with some other country, only really, really asinine people would actually want to go to war, right? Yeah, people can say all they want that war is good for a country, and to a certain extent it can be, but the thing is about people, and especially assholes, no matter what they do, at least for now that is, they're gonna die. No matter what they do, they will die. The thing is, they can't stop that. So if there's anyone right now threatening you and your livelihood across this world, and just because of the country you live in and the people that you love, just remember, that bastard's gonna die one day, and there's nothing they can do to stop it. And unlike you, they don't know about me, which is something they will never have. They'll never know about me because people like that can't really enjoy stuff like this. Horrible dictators. Usually when they do, they're seen as, well, a bit different. Or a bit shunned they are by the others. So everything's gonna be alright. Come with me on this little adventure. And just relax. No one can hurt you. I will not allow it. Just relax. Hopefully you can still hear me over the game. Hopefully it's not too loud or this makes this part a little bit awkward, but just relax. Relax here with me for a short time. Help me help you. This guy can't be helped, he's dead. No matter where you're from or who you are, you're always welcome here. I don't care. Well, I wouldn't say I don't. I love all people. Love is a strong word. We both know that. I will say that I am invested in the happiness of everyone. And no matter who seems to fight against you, no matter who seems to ruin your life or the life of your family, they're gonna die one day. They won't be anyone else's problem. Ever again. No one can escape it. Death, that is. Don't let that get to you. Because in the end, when you die, you're free. Reincarnation is an absolute myth. It's just something our brains say is comforting to us. No. When you die, you're free. Free from this hellscape of an earth. Free from the hellscape of any earth, anywhere. You're free. I believe that there is peace in some way, shape, or form for everyone after death, no matter how much of an asshole you are. Because that's just it. When you're dead, you're dead. Not only can you not do any more good in the world, you can't do any more bad either. So, I believe everyone finds rest. You know what else? Your brain. How you work biologically. Trust me, I know. I don't like to toot my horn, but I do like to think I'm pretty smart. Your brain releases dopamine. A lot of it. Dopamine and endorphins, usually, when you die. The electrical signals in your brain tap out, sure, but you aren't those electrical signals. No, are you? No, you're not. What I think is that if that happens to you, which usually happens when someone dies, especially if it is a slow death, and they just drift off to sleep, I think there is peace in this universe. The universe, by the way, if you summon a revenant like this, they will be in their yokai shift form when they are initially summoned. If they're in the Dark Realm. Which sucks. However, you will still do damage to them. Entangle. Oh, they can block that. You will still do damage to them, which is good. And then we stab him. And then he's dead. What was I saying? Oh yeah. What I believe is when that happens to you, when you fully die, the universe, and all of its unjust hatred, has one surprise for us. It's that we are put into a world of our own design, our own pleasure, and our own love. No matter what we did in life, it doesn't matter. Everyone finds some kind of peace there. It's not a place. It's not a person, it's not a thing. It's a state of being. That That's how the brain works. Without a brain, you're not really alive, per se. Not in the sense that a normal organism. So, you fear death. I can't tell you if there's a soul. I can't tell you if all this or that is true. But what I can tell you is this. My dad knows this for a fact. My father. He's the one who helps me understand. He's the one that gave me these horns. Genetically, of course. It is the mind and mentality you have when you die that shapes your experience after death. He would know. He comes from the collective mind and thoughts of those who believe themselves to be bad. A place of hellscape and mud and tar and death. And those same minds, those same torturous thoughts, like ghosts, come to this place, escape this cognitive world, and come to this world to punish, to hurt, to subdue, whatever you want to say. It's in the end of the day, it is the minds that create everything. I can't tell you if there is a greater creator or greater power, but what I can tell you is a mind has created everything. Every man-made thing was created at one point by something or another for one reason or another. And if a human mind, a cognitive thought, can create all of this, all of these great things, and understand all of these powerful and great ideas, I can promise you they can shape a world in their own mind, to their own. So you don't have to worry. You'll find death peaceful, no matter who you are. Some people find solace in the idea of living again. But I know the truth. Living again is a very human concept. It's a human thing to think of. A mortal. These worlds can affect our own. Call it the topo effect, whatever you want. What matters is that what you think is true is what shall become true. And the life lesson from all of this that I'm telling you, the life lesson that I want to portray upon you and imprint on your ideas is that what you make of the world is what you will see of it. If you believe something to be bad, it will, no matter what, be bad. Your perspective is what shapes you, who you are, and everything you do. You have a negative perspective on everything. You'll shape this whole world to be negative. But if you shape the world to be positive, it will be positive. Things will come and go easier. I'm no sage telling you what to think, but it is true. There's no energies in the air, there's no negative or positive energies or such, unless you mean electrons and neutrons. What there is, however, is a perspective. And I do believe the universe is kind enough to give us our perspective in full and in total when we die. So if you're in your last moments, or soon will be, think of the world not as a horrible place, but a good one. And maybe if you come back, if you're resuscitated, you can tell everyone what you saw. Maybe you'll end up on the news. Maybe someone will tell your story. Because at the end of the day, we all die. Why not just take that chance for it to be a good death? No matter what. These worlds may be the thing that conjures us all. Perhaps our very idea, our very world is a cognitive world in of itself, born from the idea of someone else. I mean, there are many writers who have played with this idea. The most famous one is someone like H.P. Lovecraft, with his idea of Azathoth. But maybe not. For me, I got a long time to live. I'm still very young. Unlike you humans, I live for a long time. Especially with my father's blood in me and my mother's longevity, I live for a very long time. 800 years or more I still have in me, like I said before. But I'll die too, one day. For me, I imagine it to be a beautiful world. Beautiful harmony, where suffering and pleasure are mixed into each other, an identical thing, where the world doesn't make any sense. And you're unable to distinguish anything. Because all things are new. All new emotions, all new feelings we've never felt. That's what I want it to be. Not a new life. Not a pure paradise. A world brand new. Under my own perceptive control. You know what I'd do with a world like that? I'd fall in love 1,000 times with 1,000 different people. Live 1,000 different lives, all under my same name, and same person that I am now. That's what I would do. That's What about you? I'm not a fan of religion, or heroes, or any of that nonsense. A hero wouldn't be a hero at all if the villain was the winner. You may be wondering why I'm saying this now. What am I talking about? We'll find out in a year or so. I've got big plans. I'm a very sharp fox. A fox demon at that. So if you want to stick around and find out what I can do, both as a player of a video game and a DM, a dungeon master, hit the like button and subscribe for more experimental ASMR content, words of encouragement, and long-form gameplay, where I talk into this microphone and hope people will validate me with their time. Let's keep in mind, every second you spend here means my second was worth 2 seconds. If 100 people are watching, 1 second of my time was worth 100 seconds. Now that's value. I may have to let the dog out. She's being very loud again. This is how we live. This is how I've lived for a long time, letting the dog out in the middle of the night, over and over again, because she's scared and confused, and believes there's someone out there. The komoda we need is in this house, or it's in the corner of the wall over here. No, it's in the house. Okay, let's rush there then. We found it. Let's go. We'll slide into this real quick and blow this thing down here and just push it. Oh, this is bad. I'll just take that death real quick. I kicked down the ladder, right? Yes, okay. I'll take that death real quick. And you know what I'll even do? Because I just want to get through this mission quickly so we can move on to the next. I'll let the dog in. I'll also use summer kills. And then level up. So we can quickly move on to the next mission. And let the dog in. Of course. noisy dog. Okay, we're good. Let's continue now. After our long talk about death, let's get this last child. Oh my god, she's still barking. She does this. She's not right. There we go. Just slip by here. I believe you start with 1,000 hit points flat, and then I think 1,000 Kai flat as well. I don't remember your starting stats. Whatever, we can just run through here, pull this open, go around here. Might as well do this real quick. Do a little dance. Now that's what happens when you get it wrong. You get 2 attempts, and if there's a grave nearby, you just know which one it is, because you get 2 attempts and you eliminate 1, and there are only 3. Get that soul core. Go up here. Shoot this guy in the hat. I want to say brain, but he doesn't exactly have a brain. Shoot that perfectly. Hell yes. Oh, I thought it was the other one. 1, 2, 3. Swap. 1, 2. 6. 1, 2. Big sword. And then we charge him down. That ability is so powerful. And we loop it through here, plumb it down, dodge to the left, slice this guy a couple of times with our big long stick. Actually, we're not using a split staff, we don't quite hit him with a stick, but we do hurt him badly. Keep in mind, so far we know nothing about the story of the game. If this was your first time playing through the game, you would be very confused. But whatever, replaying levels is kind of part of the game. Speaking of replaying things, let's do this properly. He's underground, under the house. 1, 2, 3, get out of the way. Huh. Their stamina speed isn't actually fast enough to prevent that. Whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. 43 damage. Very nice. The Komoda is right beneath us, so he's probably underground. Down here. Or not? Where is he? 2, 3. Drop it. Ouch. 1, 2, 3. God damn. He's really aggressive. 2, 3. Alright, and then 1, 2, 5, and we're good. The reason I'm counting those hits is because I know when I'm allowed to dodge and when I'm not, depending on what swing I'm doing. At certain points you might not be allowed to actually dodge and attack, because you can't dodge on the third one too well. You have to kind of plant yourself first and then dodge. The thing is, on those attacks, the 4 and the 5, you can't dodge at all. You have to finish that animation, so I'm counting it out so I can know when I can dodge. model is still not working. Oh my goodness gracious. Sorry about that, folks. One day I'm gonna get a real good one. Thing is, I don't really want to put any... The dog. I don't really want to put any personal money in. Is he just standing in that corner? He might be. I don't want to put any personal money in this channel because I wanna to grow it by myself. You know, I want to grow this channel by myself, and I want to... Anything that I make from the channel that does not go to charity, I want it to go right back into the channel and invest so I can get proper software, editing software, and allow myself to kind of grow as a creator. Where on earth? Oh, he's up there, of all places. He's up on the roof of it. I did not see him over there. I get distracted by all the other crap going on around it. Yeah, folks. It's an interesting one. But anything I make from the channel directly will go directly back into the channel, which is what I want. If you want to contribute to that, go right ahead. I'm not exactly close, but as of making this video, I still need more than a few hundred subscribers. But if you want to contribute to making this channel better and helping it grow, I would love to. There's a lot of artists that I want to give money to, but I just don't have any for their work, and there's a lot of people that I want to kind of help me bring my avatar to life, and I can't do that because I don't have any money to do that. I knew that would happen. He drains all of his Kai when he does that. Not all of it, but I believe that it is a good majority of it. The dog is now losing her mind, barking for no reason at nothing, just to make noise. She does it occasionally. She feels very unsafe, maybe, somehow. Maybe to her there's something outside. Noises, maybe, that she hears. Things like that usually happen when you get old, so I feel really bad for her. She doesn't know. She doesn't know there's nothing out there. I feel really bad. But she's old. What are you gonna do? Oh well. She's been like this for the last 5 years. Last 5 years she's been like this, so it's really hard to keep things quiet in the house at night. There's a lot of people in my house that need sleep. But she just won't give it to us. No, sir. Not at all. She will not give us any respite. Salt is actually really powerful. That's what I would probably have to say. Salt is really strong against him. Because his Yokai Realm connection, his stamina, his Kai damage, is actually very, very, very fragile. And that's a big part of the fight to reduce it. This is... am I dead? No, not quite. But I might be soon. To reduce it, it actually affects the fight a lot. So it's actually really important to use big arm to do that. I have to back off because he has invincibility. Not quite invincibility, but he's basically invincible. And then we get to kill him. That's how we do it. Breaking your stamina still doesn't. God damn it, I keep forgetting when he gets up and animations make him invincible. Oh, we almost died. I'm gonna go over here and get him to swing on this pillar. God damn, his attacks are so consistent, they're actually really hard to avoid. I compare him, if he was a gun, I would compare him to an AK-47. Consistency, but overall, mediocrity. I have to deal with the dog. Don't you dare. Okay, there we go. Alright, we are good again. Ah, that dog. She's so old she can't get up on the bed on her own, so she has to call for one of us to do it. When she wants to, you know, climb onto the bed. The thing is, I'm pretty much the only person in the house to do it, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Back to it then. Let's get back to it. Big arm! Feels so good to do that, and then we can go out of it into our primary attacks, and then throw a bomb. Jump and throw! Where he's still alive because he has a lot of HP. And now he's dead. Was that first try? I think it was. We're getting better. We're getting much better. Much better. Okay. Continuing on. Looks like we're doing good. We got all the Komoda from this level, so we are doing just fine. We're actually going to go into the shrine and change our Komoda blessing, because I think, no, Emerita's still good. We probably still want more of it. We can also level up, which is very important. What is our Kai at? I think it's at like 30 something. What level are we? We are level 31. Probably put another point to Kai there. I mean, it would be really good. But then again, we can start with our dexterity properly. And our skill properly. I think we need more Kai, really. More ki is never a bad thing, so heart it is. Alright. After all of that, we've got this mission. The Viper's Sanctum. Let's go over what's gonna happen. So we have all of the Komoda so far. We're going to pick a different kind of blessing this time, however. We're going to pick... Let's just make sure we got the blessings. I believe this is the last mission in this section, so we can see all the stuff now. I had to adjust the microphone. There we go. We can see all the stuff now properly. Komoda's blessing. Yeah, we pretty much got everything. The last one has 2 black hats, I believe. Or I think there's actually a mission with one of them in it. But we pretty much got every single one of them. So, in that case, we'll be getting this. And read drop rates. Yep. We could also use materials as well if we really needed to, but that's not entirely necessary. So we'll just be going with M-rated drop rates, and it'll help us out. Hold on. There we go. That's much better. Alright. Let's get into it then. The Viper's Sanctum. Part 3. Neho. The Viper's Sanctum. Our old friend Dosan has begun something unfortunate. It seems that his enemies from the north have cornered him in this sanctum of his, and now they will kill him if we do not step in. Since he's our main boss and provider, it would probably be best if we stepped in. So we are going to increase our Yokai Realm duration while in the Dark Realm, and we will move forwards with the Viper's Sanctum. This has one of the best girls in the game in it, if you know who I'm talking about. You've probably seen some of the supplementary lore material in the game. My leg is freaking out. Well, there are yokai as well. I see, unfortunately. Unfortunate. We're going to fight yokai. You got a full house here. It's really nice to see them all hanging off of it. It's really cute. Speaking of a full house, there's one right here. If we go around here, we'll actually find him. No, he's up. He's up on the up on this, I believe. So this is the bad stuff. This is the very bad stuff. Can we hit him from here? Oh yeah, we can. We can absolutely use this tower to our advantage. Oh yeah. Hup. Oh, you can still do that. It's just very, very precise. Even though he had a helmet, I still hit him. Unless I have something that allows me to pierce helmets. Well, you know what we're doing. Drop attack. Works every time. 100% of the time. Works every time. He was hidden in a box. It's over that way. That's the last one of that group. I don't know how you couldn't see the shrine. Maybe because you were in a box. I got a revenant here to kill. Oh, he quick draws on me. Saragama. Yeah, he's a shinobi, basically. Yeah! Fair enough. Alright. How about entanglement? No, okay. How about I body swap? No. Okay. We're just gonna have to beat him the old-fashioned way by stabbing him to death with a spear. Alright, we're good. That actually, I believe, is the thing. Yeah, okay. Then I believe that and then there, yeah. Okay. Alright, we are looking good here. We can continue now. I'm honestly kind of excited to have a purely, like, shinobi build. It's kind of exciting me a little bit, because I rarely have a pure shinobi build. Once we get our heart, I think in 50, we can start upping our skill, and then we just go all into shinobi. The shinobi life. And the shinobi lifestyle's benefits, like ooh, I almost got paralyzed. Oh, it would have been murder. That would have been murder. Okay, here's this guy. He's the one creating the yokai realm. Wow, one tap to his horns. Nice. I'm thinking maybe we go. If there were more in the chat, I would have a vote, but maybe we could go sword-wielding shinobi for a start. And then maybe make a swap over to the spear later. Or there is ways to make a spear scale with heart really well. So we could do that. We can use another heart technology. It's a sword. A gigantic sword-wielding shinobi sounds amazing. Because the spear will be our main weapon no matter what. But I do want to kind of switch it up because this playstyle is getting pretty stale as of late. And the spear is only good for 2 of its stances. The low stance isn't actually good except for applying status effects, as you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there a hole below us? Yes, there is instant death below us. You can see his corpse down there. Or just him standing there because the game didn't bother to kill him. Okay. I'm gonna open this chest now. You know what? A giant sword-wielding shinobi sounds like a lot of fun. I think we'll actually do it. I kind of keep going back and forth on the weapons I want to use for obvious reasons. There's just so many of them in the game. But I've rarely used the Odachi, and I need a second weapon that isn't just a sword. Well, you guys will probably be using the sword yourself. I want something a little bit different, you see. So something like a Neodachi will work really well. It's got a good moveset and it can be pretty powerful. Oh, he's a elite type, I believe is what that neck means. He has a little decoration around his neck. Goodbye, sir. 1, 2. Barrage of stab wounds. Entanglement. Oh no. Ah! Yeah, a giant Neodachi wielding shinobi sounds really fun, so I'm gonna try and get a purple Neodachi. I might get one this very game. Because Neodachis are based on heart, which means they'll do a lot of damage with our current little setup we have here. God, dual swords are so defensive. Body swap. Get you near the edge. Ram you into it. Body swap. Get back. Body swap. Ram you over the edge. Unfortunate. 2, 3. Ah! Ah! Nope. Nope. 1 and 2. I knew I could catch him in a roll if he did that. You know what game I was thinking about playing on stream as well? RoboCop Rogue City. That might be good. There's no New Game Plus benefits to it though, so we can't exactly play it all at once. Ah, Shinobi. Goodbye. Ah, he's alive. That's actually kind of surprising for a shinobi. Usually, yeah, a bomb. Okay, and never mind, we're good. We are good. He scared the hell out of me. If you couldn't see what was in his hand, it was a bomb. There was a bomb in his hand. I do believe. There's a lot of particles going on. Yeah, Kappa. Sorry, sir, you were not supposed to be in there. Thank you and goodbye. Those are basically treasure demons, is how I put them. They hold a lot of treasure. They run away and have a very awkward to fight moveset, but if you can kill them, you will kill them. Okay, let's try our shinobi technique out. Boom! And that's why we got that. It's really good. It's almost required. Feels like there's a boulder about to be rolled at me, but no, not quite yet. It might be in the Twilight mission, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stab you in the spine. Ram a spear through your guts. I thought that was a spider egg for a second. The sack here, I got concerned. Alright, let's go up then. Here we go. Another Komoda. Come on, little guy. That was the last one of that type, I believe, as well. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. There we go. Ah, isn't this relaxing? I like nice relaxing streams. The D&D streams are where I'm gonna absolutely just, you know, pound everyone with don't take that out of context, but the D&D streams are where I'm just gonna pound everything with, you know, intense gameplay and awesome scenarios. But streams like this, I just kinda, you know, want to relax a little bit. I just want to relax, kind of take things slow, play a game everyone enjoys. It doesn't love me. It's a Souls-like. Many people called it the Diet Dark Souls because of when it came out. The original NIOH came out right as NIOH 2. Not NIOH 2, Dark Souls 3 was coming out. Like, everybody was hyped for Dark Souls 3, and the original NIOH came out, so people were like, well, if you can't wait for Dark Souls 3 to come out, instead you can play NIOH. But it was like, oh, it's a Diet Dark Souls. It's a Japanese Dark Souls. And it got a lot of attention because all the Dark Souls fans wanted to play Dark Souls 3, but they couldn't. Yeah, it's a Switchblade. Switchblade. You can't pick it up, sadly. Yeah, all the Dark Souls fans, they wanted to play Dark Souls 3, so all of them kind of came to NIOH, and were like, oh man, I gotta play it. That includes me, by the way. I played NIOH for that reason. Because I really wanted to play Dark Souls 3 at the time, but I couldn't. Do we have any Neodachis on us at all? Doesn't seem like it. They were somewhat rare sword type, though. Somewhat of a rare type, indeed. After this, we'll do the last side missions for this region, and we'll continue on to the next region itself. Let's actually go over everything here and try and kind of sweep the area for any Komada or any bloody graves like that one. Gotta be real careful around these guys. They seem weak, but they have a very tricky attack pattern. They'll quickly take control of the situation if you let them. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just overhead attacks will absolutely destroy them. Like most Shinobi. Shinobi? Like most yokai. That's unfortunate. It seems I've gotten myself into a very bad situation with 2 Omeo casters. Ah, he's got an Aodachi. Can I have that? Hey, could you slide that over to me, Buster, real quick? Come on, you know you want to. What's this? I wish you could capture my face. Oh, there we go. I didn't think that would work. I thought I'd just get some damage off on him. Nah, no Neodachi, didn't get it. Damn. We do, however, get to murder this guy. Which I guess is a plus. 1, 2, 3. We're good. There we go. We're safe. Looks like this place has been... It looks like Quiet Hill in here. It really does. It does look like Quiet Hill. Man, remember that game series? What was the last one? Silent Hill Downpour, I believe? Man, I might play that on stream. That was a really good game, despite what most people believe. I really love that game, Silent Hill Downpour. You know what game I also could play on stream, but I probably won't. You know what? I will absolutely do this. Absolutely. Because, you know, this is one of my first streams. No one's really watching right now. I can totally say this, and no one will hold me to it at all. I will play through the entirety of Sonic 06 if I do something big, like break a record on money raised for a certain charity as a YouTuber. If I do that and I break some record or something, I will play through Sonic 06. Gladly. It's not gonna happen. Because, like, I'm a pretty small time streamer right now. Although it might happen in the future, but it's not going to happen right now, and no one's going to find this, so... but I will. I will play through Sonic 06. I have the game. I have the game, and I have a PS3 that can run it. I will play through Sonic 06. Hopefully to completion. Yeah, I will complete it. If I can get money for St. Jude's, break some record, get a lot of money for a charity that deserves it, I will absolutely do that. I will fucking immediately play Sonic 06. Oh, I'm about to get coiled. No, wait. Okay, we're good. But I was distracted by a charity stream. I couldn't see this beauty in front of me. Hey, what's up, darling? Good. No Medusa for you. I never meet any nice girls. Anyways. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. So I will do that. Bro, have you been like eating this stuff? Why is it all over everything? It's moss. Oh, it's moss. It's not mushrooms. I thought it was that's it. Big arm. Okay, novice yokai ability. Yokai ability novice. I read that backwards. Kind of backwards, put novice in front of it. Because it is a very novice yokai ability, it's not that powerful. It's not like a Takimaru or anything. Do I have another spear point? Yes, I do. Could use this. Might be good. It sets them up for a finishing blow. It's very hard to use properly. That might be good though. I'll try it out. I'll try it out. It's good usually with a club. Clubs really combo well with that skill. But maybe it won't. Ah! Whoa, no coils. Oh, fuck. Well, at least I'm satisfied. But, I'm also close to death. You are so annoying. It's so hard to fight her in here. No, oh no. No, come on, no coils, no coils, no coils. Okay. Her AI told her to back off. That's nice. You can hit larger enemies with that. That might actually be good. It does a lot of damage per attack. Okay, we're still in this game. We are still in the game. We are still in the game. Hopefully, we're still in the game. Let's try out this, shall we? Oh, that can leave me very vulnerable. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to do that? It works every time. It works every single time. I swear. How does this do it? Oh my god, it actually works really well. And we kick him up. Slam him down. Hell yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. It works really well against yokai because it usually aims for their horns. This is kind of the yokai slaying skill of a human-based weapon. Because, like, spears are mostly meant to fight humans. Spears have a lot of abilities which benefit from your opponent being out of Kai, and the thing is a lot of them can't affect yokai. Either very well or at all, so it is difficult. It's certainly difficult. There's a Komodo down around here. Probably below us. Probably below us. There's a large cave system below us, or he's down here. No, there is technically Komodo down here. There's a natural hot spring here. I can feel the sulfur in my bones. Where does sulfur collect in the body if there's too much of it? I believe it's in the blood or in the bones, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It might be in the blood and bones. Okay, sorry. Alright. Scrappers. What are you gonna do now, huh? Sorry, I thought my weapon had lifesteal. Yeah, it is a percentage of your HP. I thought my weapon had lifesteal for a minute, because it's like, yeah, the number popped up just as I killed him. I was like, my weapon doesn't have lifesteal. I would know, it'd be a much better weapon. That was really hard to use. Sorry, I was trying to concentrate on actually doing it. It's very hard to use. Oh, I don't actually have to technically do that. Okay. That's actually really good. That is a very quick combo ender that does good damage. And I kind of recover from it a little bit quickly. It's only additional inputs. Or I get something. Okay, it's only additional inputs when I actually hit him. Let's try and do it against this guy. Ow! He seriously hurts with that. Oh, sorry, man. Well, might as well finish him off. A snake's labyrinth. These damned statues. So, there are these little statues all over the place, which infect you with very, very high amounts of poison damage. Let's actually run back up here and unlock a special gate that's around here. They inflict you with high poison damage. These the little lakes down there, little lakes, bad stuff. That's the wrong way, but whatever. That water is poisonous. It'll infect you, and you need to break statues. It's similar to the Viper Queen, the Lamia boss fight in Dark Souls 2. If you ever played that game, one of the best Dark Souls games. Similar to that, where there's a boss later on, and if you don't destroy the statues, it won't drain the pools. Oh, sorry, it won't drain the pools for the statues themselves, for the boss fight itself, and you'll have to deal with poison while you're in the boss fight arena. In the arena itself, a stage hazard, basically. So, let me fix my microphone real quick. Sorry about your ears if you hear this. Well, it's a very full moon tonight. I see. Yes, it's a very full moon. That thing is bright. It lights up the whole neighborhood. Damn. Very full moon out. Oh man, this is nice. It's me, you guys, the waves, the sun, the moon, the sky. It's gonna be good. One day everyone's gonna know our name. We need a fan name. That would be nice. What should our fan name be? What should our fan name be? Oh, God, yeah! Okay, we're safe. What should our fan name be? I'm thinking you murdered your friend. Maybe something about demons. Maybe imps. Imps might be good. I am a demon fox after all. Does this affect you? Whoop. It is always pretty much a headshot. Let's actually kill this guy with our bow so we don't have to deal with him. You can see that statue right there. It's actually alive. It heals naturally over time as well, so I need to do a certain amount of damage to it within a time period. Destroying that statue will make this poison go away, at least some of it. I gotta kind of cross carefully though. The best way to do it is to just do it. Your poison will build more if you roll, but also rolling gets you there faster, and you can just take it in and out if you really need to. There is also someone raining bombs down on us. Whoop. There we go. And then stab them. You can stab these guys instantly. They're very weak. They have a mechanic which makes them weaker. So there you go. If you need to kill them quickly, you can, if you break their stamina at all like that, you can immediately stab them with a dagger instead of having to reduce their maximum to 0. And as you can see, we drain the poison, and we get introduced to a new enemy at the same time. Toxic slime, which we'll get to in a second. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. That is so good. That is so good. That ability is actually good against yokai. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Yeah, I forgot he has a really quick grab. And I am out of... Oh. I'm out of elixir. Well, let's just stab him with the dagger then, and hope we don't get ourselves maimed or murdered. There we go, we're good. And we got 2 elixir back, what do you know? We're going to top off completely here. And I believe those are bats, they will murder you. Pet the cat. Now we're safe. Ooh, she tried to bring her tail down. You know, actually, I made a joke earlier saying that I never meet any nice girls, but I actually don't. Jeez, actually, yeah. Oh my. Up until the game at this point, all the feminine characters would just try to murder me, except for my mother. But she's dead. Oh my. I really don't have a good track record with, well, honestly, I don't have a good track record with the ladies or the guys. Only about 3 male characters I've met so far in the campaign don't want me dead. Man, I really have a bad reputation. 1 combo. The cat's gonna kill him. Or I will. One of the 2. I don't know. There we go. This is like a little cave on the side. A little bit of stuff on the side here. We're gonna play through this level again once we get all the Komoda. Once we get all the Komoda, we're gonna play through this level again. But there should be a new enemy type around here, the toxic slime. I don't know where it is. It should be here. Whoops. Okay. This is probably not good. 1, 2, Gloria blows, then we stab you in the stomach, and then it's okay. I don't really feel remorse for doing that. Oh yeah, there's a little guy right here. Go on. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm about to get coiled. Maybe not. No, 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 not fast enough. That's what I get. Oh. I really don't know the timing for that too well. Oh! And I misjudged her range. Man, that's what I get for wishing for it. However, life has a frequently violent way of taking what you want and putting a very deadly spin on it. You want a lot of you want a lot of snake girls and lovely whispering sweet voices, but when you get what you want, there's a catch. She wants you dead. I'm down bad enough. Ow, god damn it. Good thing this stream's not meant for kids. I am cursing up a storm today. Are you kidding me? I can just not get the timing down. Hold on. You know what? Why can I not get the timing down? I must be listening to the noise when I try and time that more than I am the actual... more than I am looking at the model. There we go. I'm about to say I can't do a stream of this game if I'm not experienced in it. I never will probably play any game that I don't have experience in, because to me that just seems like a ruining your guys' experience, because I want to show you guys what the game can do, not show you how bad I am at games. At least that is for me. If I'm watching someone play a game, I want them to be experienced at the game so I can learn anything about it. I would want to teach you guys everything I know. Everything I know about this game, which is not a whole lot compared to other people. But I do like an episodic series, and I'm about to be fucking slapped. And murdered. I forgot my winded timer is a lot longer with this character because I don't have any buffs. Alright, time to take this seriously then. You will die. Time to take this seriously then. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. See what I said about the sword being consistent. And get more consistency out of it than the normal weapons. Oh! They hit me at the perfect time. That fatherless child, him. You know, now that we're on like the idea of curse words, where did a lot of curse words come from? And why on earth are some people so against them, I wonder? Perhaps it makes them feel a certain way or reminds them of some trauma. There are certain words that I do not like. Certain words that really get under my skin, but I'll never, ever take offense to any word directly. There's nothing anyone can say to me that will offend me. There are words that I will not allow because they target certain demographics, which I will not allow certain people to be targeted within my community by certain speech. You probably guess what I'm talking about already. Hold on, I'm becoming very frustrated at having to do this. hate ranged opponents. I've always said, no, they can be healthy. They can be very healthy. But the thing is, just like minions in boss fights, ranged combatants usually ruin a good fight. A minion in a boss fight will almost always ruin the boss fight for me. I will never like a boss fight that has multiple creatures in it unless it is made exceptionally well. You have to make your boss fight exceptionally well for me to like it if there are minions in it. By the way, those guys take a lot more damage from fire damage, as you could tell. So I hit them with fire damage. But for me, if I have to fight more than one creature in a boss fight consistently, it's a massive turn-off. I probably won't even play the boss. I'll probably just find some way to cheese it, because I do not want to have to do that. I want the attention to be on what the boss can do, what this thing is, what the story elements to it are, and what all in all we're here to do. I really don't like fighting multiple creatures. Multi-bosses are okay. Ornstein and Smo is a good example of a multi-boss. But bosses with minions are not. Like the Duke's Deer Freyja in Dark Souls 2. Very bad boss fight. It's way too many minions. They distract you from the point of the boss fight, which is to fight the boss. That's a... oh no, surprise coil. As a great man once said, what's the point of a boss fight if you don't fight the boss? You're just there to look pretty and shoot in the background. I'll call out to anyone who, shout out to anyone who actually knows that. That's a very old YouTube video now. It's like, I think it's about 6 years old. Now there are absolutely ways to do a minion boss fight right. I can't think of any right now, but there are. I know it for a fact that there are. But it is difficult compared to relying on a boss fight's strength. It's supposed to be a 1v1 good battle to test your skill in some mechanic you've learned previously. And the final boss would be all of that wrapped into one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pushes him away. Very good experience for that little push. He's a shinobi. Man, imagine if these guys could have like herbal remedies, I believe is what they're called. Yeah, herbal remedies just fully restores their hit points. That would be annoying as hell. That would be super irritating. Her hair has multiple hitboxes like that. I just got hit twice by that. Obviously, she does not have horns for us to break, so there's not much we can do. That does do good damage, though. That does do good damage. There's a Komoda here. I was looking for him. We get 25 more Emerita, I believe. Or, yeah, I think it's 25% more Emerita now. He was the last golden hat. Ah, we have a ninjutsu proficiency. Those actually level up ninjutsu. I did not know that. Awesome. Ninjutsu is really cool. Where did ninjutsu start, I wonder? Well, perhaps long ago, before time had a name. So, when did time gain a... When did the concept of time... When was that invented? Like, the concept of time. When was that invented? I don't know. I don't know. 1, 2, 3! Man, I don't know how I avoided that, honestly. That's actually a surprise to me. 3. Whoop. Phase through it. How do we run out, honestly? The cat's about to break his stamina. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey! Get back here. Throw a bomb at you. Wow, he really delayed that. Or that wasn't delayed. Maybe that's just the normal timing. No, he's shocked. He's shocked. I do know that some enemies can delay their attacks, like the blue smelter demon. And the kitty cat gave us his soul. He liked us so much. How are you doing? What was that shuffle? The weird noises you're hearing right now. Those will be translated at the bottom once we collect enough soul cores of that type. Eventually, hopefully. Eventually. Hopefully. He was cut down by outlaw. What? He looks like a yokai hunter. He is supposed to be one. Big arm! Big bomb. There we go, we are good. There's a thingy here. I think I know which one it is. Yes. I was paying attention. Were you? That's a good question. Maybe you were paying attention. And he's dead. Next statue, I believe. Yep, right there. This one creates a yokai realm around it. A dark realm. But we're still gonna break it anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And now everyone doesn't have any kai. Now you explode. Oh. Now you're dead. Little Umiboza. They're actually called toxic slime. We'll get into the Umiboza a little much later. Where actually Umiboza are more prevalent in the first game than this one. Wow, you got hurt there. No matter how much you damage a yokai or a human, no matter how on death's door they are, sure they get more desperate to fight, but none of them ever surrender, I wonder. That could have been a cool mechanic in the game. Surrendering enemies. Would have been really funny, because you could probably still cut him down anyways. Ninjutsu bomb, bang! Sacred ashes. Anesthetic needles. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Is there a flying bolt there? No, okay, we're good. Thought there was another yokai. I thought there was a flying bolt right here because this guy was walking around. I have about 2 levels on me. Hope I don't lose the boss fight horribly. It's a pretty easy boss overall, but I still want to go back and level up. Ah, they can occasionally just give you a whole bunch of stuff. Like that. They can give you a whole bunch of stuff like that sometimes. If you're lucky. If you're lucky. Whoop. That does so much good, consistent damage. Yokai slaying it is. Let's kill this guy. He's got purple on him. Let's see what he has. What is that headpiece? Oh, he has... No, he doesn't. Not quite. I thought he had enough armor to actually deflect my attacks. He does. He does. Oh. This is an issue. Very few people actually run armor like that. Ah! Okay, we're good. It wasn't much of an issue as I thought it would be. There's a Nuki right here. or whatever these things are. They look like tanuki. They got really big red eyes, and that. There we go. If you do the wrong pose, he will viciously attack you with your own character. So, be careful, because if you have a lot of powerful weapons on you, he will absolutely murder you. That robe we just got. Romeo defense. Diverter's course. That's actually better. I mean, it requires more skill, but it's technically a little bit better. So is this. But we don't get the same stuff from it. So we're going to continue to use this. This one's a lot better. More focusing on Omeo magic though. Look at all of them grouped up. It's so cute. We're going to run through the... Hey, that's actually really rare to get one of those. You don't see those too often. So is this. You turn into a cat and roll people down. Good way to set up a final blow. Yep, 2 levels. Level 40 now, we gained a samurai point. Got a lot of points to spend. Damage done with bows. We could actually go over here and get this stupid nonsense. It's a really powerful technique. But it's not very useful. None of this really is. Since the gauntlets came out. I think that might be the best. What else do we want here? Yeah, that's good. Sword. What? We definitely want Sword of Meditation. It's very powerful. I know how to use it properly. Shinobi stuff, we're just gonna start making our way to quick change. Well, because of that, we do actually have room. No, we don't. Never mind. Oh well. Tiger Sprint is still better than that. So. Alright. Where's the last statue at? I actually kind of forget. I don't think there is actually a statue for this one. Might not be. Can't quite remember. Don't know where it would be anyways, considering... Is that actually it back there? No. Considering this tiny area here, I think we're good to go in. There's a Komodo right there, though. I know you can drain this part. I'm just having a massive brain fog where the statue actually is. Maybe it's in here. I should probably just equip those to something since I have such low room on my inventory. Oh, it's not in here. Where is it? I'm trying to remember. Where is the statue? It's not that way. We can roll that out. I think it's through in there, is it? It might be. The other one was on the opposite side, so it would make sense. Wow, that one was actually directly equal to what we already have. No, it's not in here. I keep forgetting about you. Or maybe I just want to forget about you. So it can happen again. I don't remember. 1, 2, 4. Statue through here? No, this is just the box. Where am I thinking this stuff is? Where do I think it is? My memory is not very good at this level, considering how rarely you're actually going to play it in the game. It's a pretty important level lore-wise, I suppose. So much good damage from that. What is she spitting, I wonder? Oh. Good tree. There we go. I can do it consistently. I can do it consistently. Hopefully. We're nearing the end of the level here, so we should be good. I need to find that statue, though. This thing is, there's a Komodo right there. You know what I could do? I could just kind of face tank it. We can kill that guy real quick. Just kind of face tank the damage. Use an antidote. And then go. Where is that statue? It might be right in front of me and I don't even see it, but I think I would. I think that is it. I'm pretty sure there's only 3 pools in here, but I do remember being able to drain that. Well, either way, we do need to give the level once over, so might as well check everything out. And remember, you can get this in front of her. Ah! How many times have I been paralyzed? I'm pretty sure I can use the anesthetic needles right there if I need to. God damn. Basically a waste of all these. I don't want to die. I'm just going to run back to the shrine and pray. And then go back. There's actually a secondary type of shrine in the first NIOH, which is a shrine to the Queen, I believe. Because William is English. Well, well, you're already dead. There we go. A stone and a sword. Had to pick it out of the goo. Had to take it out of the goo. Sorry. Had to exercise restraint. Oh yeah, there's a dude here. If you dash near him, he will smack you. And he actually does really good damage. For a tiny, tiny little flower. Keep in mind, he just has a tiny, very stiff, for some reason, flower in his hand that he smacks you with. But that shit hurts. That shit absolutely hurts a ton. There's a second one. Thanks for walking away. You fool! You foolish samurai. And that show had a really good ending. Usually I don't like endings. I think, personally, Not to scare anyone who likes any of the potential characters we've made in D&D. But in my opinion, a show doesn't have a good ending until 90% of the cast dies. That's when a show has a good ending right there. 90% of the whole cast is dead. That's when it's good. Yeah, we drained to the pools. There would have been a pool of poison there. No, we didn't. We didn't drain all of them. Where's that last statue? Ouch, sorry. This is a snake god. We'll find that last statue when we replay the level next time, because we're going to do that anyways. He's a pretty easy boss overall. He can actually be beaten pretty well and pretty frequently by not fighting him. It's no boss. A lot of early game players will struggle with it. So he actually has a lot of hit points for this part of the game. But he has a weakness. Ugh. His arms. His arm snakes are actually very strong normally, but no coils. No coils for you. His arm snakes are usually very powerful. However, if you knock those off of him, usually not only is his stamina broken, but his arm snakes actually drop. Huh. Could have sworn that would work. You dodge to his left right there while he's doing that grab attack. You'll be fine. His arm snakes actually drop antidotes. Actually, now that I think about it, wouldn't the skill we're using work really well with him? If it fit. Yeah, we need to drain all the pools. Although, I'm surprised he hasn't grown his snake arms back, considering he normally does that as soon as he goes out. Yeah, there we go. It's a very tough boss fight early game. Later on, even in like New Game Plus, it's incredibly easy. But, I was gonna die there anyways, I kinda needed to. Gotta find the rest of the statues. Although I don't exactly know where they could be. There's apparently 2 statues left, but I don't know where they could be. I swear, though, that's it. Those are the only statues, but apparently it's not. I could swear that's it, though. There are those 3 statues. That's it. We need a lot more. We are so weak right now. We get winded super easily. 100, like 99 is probably the best to have. Honestly, heart is so useful. It's probably the first stat I'd max out. There's that guy down there. Where is this statue? There's apparently 2 statues left within this area. Am I crazy? I don't see any. But there apparently are. This one's already broken. There are apparently 2 statues remaining. Where? I've done this mission too many times in Twilight where there were less statues, I think. No, that should be all of them. I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm missing something massive. Plus I gotta search around the area again anyways. Might be in here. Might be in here. What was that attack? Slowed down considerably because he was slowed. It might be in here. Yeah, it is right there. Okay. It's like, I'm pretty sure I broke this one already. No, I did not. I probably just misremembered. No, wrong attack. I thought I had the other one equipped. 1, 2, 3. Well, now you're vulnerable to this. There we go. Lovely stuff, lovely stuff. Damn it. Nice. Indeed. There was nothing there but yokai. Ah, sorry. Yeah, she distracted me. That was the issue. I was blinded by her beauty, I guess. I don't know. Perhaps they're a very annoying enemy design. I mean, it's not the worst. Not the worst in the game by a long shot, though. That would belong to a certain bird enemy from the final DLC. Ah, they don't do any damage. There we go. Stab her in the face a couple times. 2, 3. We're done. For some reason I didn't Kai Pulse there, even though I clearly even heard myself press the button. Okay, let's try it out. Sorry for the silence there. I need like music during these streams. That would be nice. Just a little bit of lo-fi or something. Something relaxing as we're like killing yokai. The music in the game by itself is very good, but I don't want to get striked off of it, so can't use it. But if you want to know, the music in this game is very, very good. My favorite song is probably Oda's fight theme. God damn, I keep assuming. My favorite song in the game, yeah, Oda's fight theme. It's one of the best songs, if not the best song in the game. It's very good. I even used it in the one of the Bleach campaigns. You know, I was thinking, and you guys can tell me what you think about this. So, the Bleach campaign, right? The one we do on Wednesdays. There's actually a sequel to that. I've made a sequel to it for the players when they finish it originally. However, I was thinking like, okay. Because no one plays as a wizard. Because no one likes Burn the Witch as much as they do Bleach. And when they hear Bleach, obviously they want to do Bleach. Hopefully that dream that... Oh, yes. Okay, we're done. That hitbox is very particular. Big sword. He hit me with that way later than I thought he would have. That hitbox takes one. basics way. Yeah, like I said, this boss fight is actually hard. It's very difficult. But, in all honesty, it's not the worst thing in the world. We can do this. It's just going to take a little bit of practice. It's going to take you a lot of practice as well if you decide to go through this game yourself, because it is a very difficult boss. Final blow damage. That's useless because we're always going to try and dodge. The mastery skill for some reason allows us to use spear flourish for every stance, which is very powerful because it's during Kai Pulse, keep in mind. But it's not that good. That could be good. Not as good as what we already have though. We do want to pick this up. Damage by thrusting attacks. Well, we're using a spear, so obviously all of our attacks are going to be thrusting. Hold on, I have to sneeze. Sorry about that. Let me just wipe my hands off real quick. How's everybody feeling? We're going into the 2-hour mark. Yeah, most of these streams will probably be about 2 hours or so. Because we're going to play through the previous level, each one, and then go into the next. Hopefully we can do this more often, and probably going to be like that. Because I do really want to stream a lot. I love doing this. It feels great. But it's probably going to take a lot of time to get through these levels, so you know what? It's alright with me. It's alright with me. Oopsies. So, back to it then. Let's get this done. It's a very difficult boss fight, but I believe in our ability to do this. Did we get right past her without her noticing? Yes, we sure as hell did. Alright, I will take it. Let's go. We can also shift during this. We rarely use our shift. Yeah, this is a very difficult boss fight. He opens up strong moves. Usually he will open up. It's not always. It's not I could have sworn I got past that. Oh well. I guess we should probably take this seriously and just kill him with a sword. Spear doesn't work too well on this guy. Should just go to a sword. Probably a sword that's above level. Huh? Say blessed weapon. Oh, so it is an imbues purity. Very nice. We also go this. This is actually a Kai Pulse bonus. Really, that's a really rare stat to see. I rarely ever see it. It's not useful, but I rarely actually see that stat. We also got this, the Corruption Blade. It's a yokai weapon in of itself. I believe they start spawning on this level as well, this specific weapon. So we'll probably be using that too. This. Heal as soon as we get in there. That's why you never put enemies in front of a boss door, because it's really boring. I need sound. Did you turn the game down so you guys don't overlap and hear it? But it is very difficult for me to hear anything. It's really difficult to do this and it's really so I use Otakimaru to just completely destroy it. Because Otakimaru destroys a lot of bosses immediately, honestly. Just kind of back up when he does his thing. I don't want to go left of him, I go right with him. Yeah, I shouldn't go dodge to the left. You can also dodge to the left if you have to. Because he comes from the left. You do want to throw these arms as fast as possible. Because they will respawn. But he goes into his like his feral state. The arms actually spawn as enemies and minions. You've already heard my opinion. That's fun. We'll see. So yeah, his arms will come off of the reach state and become their own unique thing. Big arm. You can kind of phase through him during that as well. A little bit. You get a little bit of phase. There we go. Not too hard. That attack will actually hit us with the head crystal, which will do a lot of damage to him and give us a ton of attack. Big arm! We missed it, so we might as well die. We're still dead. Ow. We're still dead. We're still dead. Yeah, we're probably gonna die now. We have very few lasers left. We're still at massive HP. We might be able to do this one. Probably melee. So you can't do those little blade things that are very close range. I was just stuck with that skill. I couldn't do much. I don't have quick change or anything. It's very unfortunate. He does have auto targeting. Maybe he tracks you. Hup. Big arm. Leading with this. This. Some of this. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. I think that's actually a song. I just wasted that shit. Yeah, as you can see, he has a lot of hit points. Now is a good time to panic use these. Actually, we have the wrong crystals. That's unfortunate. But we can still get through this. He's at very low hit points, but the thing is, he just has a lot of hit points for a boss in the same stage again. So he's really annoying. Also, we have nowhere near enough Kai to do this. We should have been grinding a bit more. Salt! There we go. I knew that would hit all of them if I did that. Salt saves the day. See, a lot of people say it's useless. Usable items are useless in the game. They are fucking not. They are so useful. That just saved us. Hey, there's some of my blood. That just saved us doing that. Yeah, we drained all. Those are all the statues. I was forgetting that one in the cave. And now the truth is revealed to us, ladies and gentlemen. The truth is revealed. Truth about who we are. This is our truth. This guy's looking at me. So, you're hearing that correctly. If we ever do my campaign on this game series, you will find out that he was successful. You heard that right. Oh, here's our friend. Luckily enough, we have help. Kind of. In the form of this yokai slayer. She decided to help us. Money truly is a magical thing. So let me get that all caught up for you guys. So basically what he just said was that this idiot of a father used a magical sword, which, by the way, that sword, spoiler warning, is an incredibly powerful sword made by the gods to kill yokai over thousands of years, and it has existed for thousands of years. Our idiot of a father smashed it to do what? To prove his love to a woman? What the fuck? There's context later on that he might have had to love her, but bro, you've got bigger things on your shoulders than a love of a woman. What the hell is wrong with you? You just smashed something which could have brought unification and peace to the world. And now it's our job to carry it. That dagger on our back is made from the blade. He is irresponsible and an idiot. But that's what love does to you, folks. Remember, don't let your love consume your responsibility. It's always a bad idea. Have some Twilight missions. And then we have more stuff here. So, missed one Komoda Dam. We have these missions to go on. Oh, this is something I haven't introduced yet. On the world map, sometimes your marker will turn red, and you can find locations across Japan that tell you about the locations, as well as getting a random item. So in this case, we got Sacred Water. Legends state that brave heroes. Well, a brave hero. Let's see. Yamato once climbed the mountain to fight with the god. I see. It's a mountain god, but was cursed with a grave illness for his insolence. While he was able to escape and briefly recover in a sacred spring at the foot of the mountain, his condition, well, deteriorated. Thereafter, eventually leading to his death. That's a real place. That mountain is a real place in Japan. Now, these are Twilight missions here. These are basically extremely powerful versions of the missions we've already gone through. If you see something green, that means the game is willingly increasing it. So you can see here the bottom portion of that is green. Those numbers down there are actually green. That means that it's the best thing you can get out of that. And Twilight missions are the best. They give you the most out of everything. We can do our yokai stuff and our brute stuff now. We just got a brute spirit, so we can do all that. But I'll end stream here for the next episode. The next episode is going to be focused on loyalty. It's going to be focused on respect. And it's going to be focused on our future. We'll go through this one more time to get the last Komata here and explore these new missions. We've also got a new region unlocked. So, I have been Shin, Worldmaker, the greatest VTuber you have ever seen. Thanks for coming, folks. I really appreciate your time here. I just really love doing this. It makes me very, very, very happy to do. So,